it is I, the Iron Knight, aka John Field. But if you're talking to the guy behind the camera, that's me. I'm the dad act H44571. I am working on a big project about this guy. Not specifically this minifigure, but yeah, Batman. And so today I'm just gonna show off some of the stuff that I already have. Of course, that's not all that is to come. I'm working on expanding the arsenal. So, of course, here is the Iron Knight. My custom character. It's fairly simple. It's basically just, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be an Ant-Man of some kind. Like the helmet. It wasn't very clear, because it looks like Ant-Man, and then it comes with the, like this little Ant-Man figurine. But the dude behind the mask does not look anything at all like Paul Rudd. In fact, he's black, which kind of threw me for a loop, but who cares? So I've got this Ant-Man helmet from Marvel Blind Bags, the Shang-Chi head, or I guess the Michael Keaton Batman head, depending on which sets you have. Just a fairly, normal default black cape. The Falcon's torso from, the original Infinity War sets, not the Infinity Saga, mind you. That just gray pants. He's got black hands. So yeah, this is the Iron Knight, aka John Field, and this is his hairpiece. It's just a simple little black hairpiece there, nothing too exciting. Now, I've got a lot of bat suits, and that was my main idea for this, is that, it starts off, you've got kind of a default Batman, but as the story progresses, Batman's outfit gets an update. So, I'm working on a little small kind of teaser trailer thing. Haven't really started anything yet. I don't want to get too much out before I start the project because this is going to take forever. But this is the Batsuit Mark 1. Just kind of uses one of the default Batman heads, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what series this Batsuit is from, but it's reminiscent to the Arkham series Batman, and that's mainly why I used it, because this is supposed to be it could be in the Arkham universe, although of course it's fan-made, and the story is my own, so it's not. And this is something that I kind of just was being a little goofy with. This is, I guess an advanced Batman, or a space Batsuit, I guess. It uses this cool alien helmet piece from a blind bag series. I can't even remember when I got this. But the outfit is from that same character. The head is just, default black head, because there's no Batman in it. And it's got one of the Crystal King's gunmetal gray shoulder pads. Oh, and turns out one of the arms, I believe that is Lady Loki's, but the other one's just a gunmetal gray arm. And the wings are just two black bat wings from an older Batmobile set that I had, but my brother tore it to pieces. This is more like a, an inspiration batsuit. Like the very first thing that he uses before he, upgrades to this. So, basically all of this came from like one of those little, I think it was microfighters, that's what they were called, so that's why it's so cartoony. And then, obviously, the Keaton Batman. It comes with this bat helmet that I don't think I'd ever seen before the Keaton lineup came out. So I don't know if it was made specifically to return Tom Burton's Batman films to Lego, or if it was pre-existent. But the suit in and of itself is pretty cool. The only thing I don't like is the design of the bat symbol. It's not the best, but it's fine. It's not gonna kill me. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but the idea was that this would be Batman's upgrade after that. And since, this helmet has white eyes on its own, you can use pretty much any head you want. So, until I get a new head, I was going to use this old Star-Lord head that's kind of beaten up, but it does give Batman that stubble that I like. Reminds me of Arkham Origins. The expressions aren't that far off from the default head, except, the default head doesn't have a smile, but that angry face is practically the same. You put that side by side. And then, I think that's it for the Batmen that I have so far. I'm ordering a custom Batman that's obviously based off of the Arkham Knight one that I will give this video an update once I have that. I have a couple Jokers, but not the one I was looking for, because my custom Joker design does not really look like any of the Legos I have. This is one of them, Joker with that fedora, or whatever that type of hat is, which is pretty much just, the head print is different from the other Joker, but you put that hair on, it's pretty much the same. They just make it look more like the actor that's in the Keaton movies, I guess. I've never seen them, so I don't know who that actor is, which is kind of shocking because that's like my thing. I know actors, but whatever. So these are the two variations of that Joker. Now, what I have done to just basically create a custom Arkham Joker, I've used this head, because this looks a little more like our beloved Mark Hamill Joker. Same outfit, and then this hairpiece makes him look a little more like the Joker than, the hairpiece that this Joker actually comes with. I lost the original outfit that this Joker came with, so I've just been using the Tom Burton Joker outfit with the updated, or not the updated, but the classic Joker head and the updated hair. So those are like, the main characters that we all know and love, in addition to my OC, the Iron Knight. Although, a few more things is this, the Michael Keaton / Tom Burton Batmobile. I did change it up a little bit. As you can see, this is not what the actual, rear of it looks like. That's all I really changed, because I had to move around some things here. So, I have no idea what these were intended to be, but they were in the Batmobile. I just made it look like pop-out turrets. Or like, if you think about Arkham Knight, like his little tranquilizer, whatever things, I forgot what they were called, anti-lethal rounds or whatever. So that's the Batmobile that I'm using. I would prefer the Tumbler, but that's like crazy expensive, and I'm not going to spend money on that. The Keaton Batwing, which I think is a really cool design. And you can see how this has inspired a lot of other iterations of the Batwing. This is the one I'm using, obviously, because this was pretty much the only one I could find that wasn't like a miniaturized build. So this is what I'm using. Not really changing anything because it doesn't need to change. It already has its own guns. The underside. It's kind of wonky with all the exposed Technic pieces that don't really do a whole lot, but it's cool. I like it. So this is like my early concept for a Batsuit chamber. I don't know if you can tell, but I basically took a lot of random pieces from a lot of random things and shoved them together to make this. So like these doors here came from my Iron Man Hall of Armor set. It's just a random cockpit piece. Of course, the colors are very pleasing if you're someone who, wants a build that looks proper, but we'll call this Batsuit Chamber Mark 1. Now this here is an idea I had for a storage unit, perhaps for Mr. Freeze if I get one of those figures. This came from an old Ninjago Lego set that was from Day of the Departed that featured Zane and like 1 or 2 Ninjroids that could be stored in this little capsule thing that I thought Mr. Freeze would look cool in if I got my hands on one of those at any point. Yeah, that's pretty much most of what I've got to show off for now. There's still quite a few things that I need, but what I have for now works.